Wait. This is the Kishore Kishori group. A big round of applause for Kishore Kishori group. Haribo! We have the last group. Okay, that's okay.
My arm.
All right, so the last group is Goranitai group. This is the oldest group. This group was taught by Anshika, assisted by Krishangi. So they're going to sing Vrindavan Ramya Sthan. It's a small bhajan. It's the biggest group in our camp this year. That's why you see so many kids here.
Guru Pala hasa sambasane Narotama tasa koi nitya lila sukamoya sadai kuro kamora mane Narotama tasa koi nitya lila sukamoya sadai kuro kamora mane Vrindavana ramya sana Divyajita mani rama Jatana mandira mano hara Vrindavana ramya sana Divyajita mani rama Jatana mandira mano hara Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Haribo, very well done. Haribo. Thank you so much, the Gornitai group. Nicely done. So I would like to, before we go through, now they will have to go back and get ready for the dramas, which will be there in the later part of the evening. All right. So I want to, we want to have our communications director for children's group from our ISKCON temple, who organizes a lot of other activities as well. Her Grace Amra Mataji, I would like to invite her to come and speak a few words about the camp. I'll just introduce her a little bit. She has been herself and her entire family, Ram Raghav Prabhu, Abhishri, Anushri, and Adish. The entire family has been a pioneer here in the Gita camp. They have been running this for many years, and they're an inspiration. The whole family is an inspiration in how to inculcate the values of Bhagavad Gita in their own children's life and also to give it out to others. So I would like to invite Her Grace Amara Mataji here to speak a few words.
Hare Krishna. Om अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. If you all know Srila Prabhupada's pranam mantra, let's all chant together. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshe Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you very much for coming today to encourage these Vaikuntha children. This is such a great and joyful time for all of us as educators. So on behalf of ISKCON Chicago Child Education Department, with due blessings and permissions from Her Grace Shraddha Mataji, because we are working under her guidance. So since she wanted me to say a few words, so I'm here today. And obviously, we never ran the camp. We were always assisting. So we are no pioneers. It all started with Premananda Mataji, Jagadananda Prabhu, and then went to Shivaram Prabhu, Shweta Mataji, Vrajabhumi Mataji, and then Chaitanya Kishore Prabhu is doing now such a wonderful job. So I wanted to first of all express gratitude on behalf of Child Education Department to all the parents. Very, very important thing that they are willing to send their children to this camp. If there were no registrations, no teaching is happening here. So that's the most important thing. And just jokes apart, but that shows how serious you are about the spiritual upliftment of your children. So that's the foundation of everything, that simple desire to have your children in a good association. I want to thank all the children. They are just being children many times, and teachers, like my daughter was a teacher, and she used to get pretty tired by the evening, and I don't want to go tomorrow. They are so rowdy children. But they are just being children, and this is our responsibility to channelize their energy in Krishna's service. Like Hanumanji is very powerful, but he's always serving Krishna, right? So as parents, you all have done a very, very wonderful service to them. Obviously, I want to thank all the volunteers, all the teachers who are so lovingly putting all the efforts. You have seen so far that these children are like, they are actually understanding the verses. The 4-year-old, 5-year-old, Ma Shucha, don't worry, I will take care of everything. And that's what we all want, that our children take shelter in Krishna's lotus feet. Because there is so much turmoil in this material world. There is so much going on, warfares and whatnot. And if our children learn to take a shelter, which is absolute, not relative, which never changes, then our job as parents, the responsibility that Krishna has, is completely fulfilled. So again, congratulating all of you, your children here, being so serious about their education, spiritual education. So I wanted to just mention this, that on July 1966, Srila Prabhupada incorporated International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and in his incorporating document, he gave 7 purposes of ISKCON. And if you would like to know, the first purpose is to systematically propagate spiritual knowledge to society at large and to educate all people in the techniques of spiritual life. Please listen carefully. In order to check the imbalance of values in life and to achieve real unity and peace in the world. So Prabhupada gives example many times that United Nation is responsible to bring about peace in the world. And how many of us think that it has done its job? So Prabhupada said that unless and until we come under like actually universal brotherhood principle, this peace cannot be achieved. And universal brotherhood means what? One Father. And we may call, like different people may call him with different names, because we lovingly call our children also with different names. And their other relatives also call them with different names. That doesn't mean that child has changed. So God can have different names, but under one Father, when we all will work, then universal brotherhood can be established. So not taking too much time, but to emphasize this point that how much spiritual education was dear to Srila Prabhupada's heart. And why did he want that? Because he said that your school will teach you how to earn a living, but spiritual education will teach you how to live. If children are earning a lot of good living, but if they don't know how to live, which is the really burning issue today, lack of respect, lack of values, all values are diminishing because of the effect of Kali Yuga. And then we may name it teenage hai, or this is the problem, that is the problem. But really speaking, even among adults, the values are diminishing very rapidly. So this is our big responsibility to, purify ourselves from within, and then our children will follow our example. So we don't have to, teach them or instruct them. They will automatically follow if real purity is in our heart. So Prabhupada always said that purity is the force, right? There is no substitute to purity. So I just want to say my last few things, that this camp will end today. But now how do we take this education forward? How we will fulfill our responsibility as parents? How? Because every day they did Mangal Aarti, every day they did Tulsi Aarti, every day they chanted Mahamantra, they ate prasadam, nothing else throughout the day. They chanted shlokas, they recited shlokas and did bhajans and did drama practice glorifying Krishna. Throughout the day, all these were Krishna conscious activities. How we will take this forward? So that is our question as educators to all the parents. So you all will need to think about this, that how will you take this forward? So what we are offering is, we are offering school for our children for throughout the year, which will teach them all these wonderful values that Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching through Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. You all saw how wonderfully they chanted the shlokas and bhajans. They not only chanted, they knew the meanings. That's more important. So when they know the meaning, then they know how to apply in their lives. So we have schools. So please enroll your children in the schools, as well as please practice at home. But other than that, we have programs for adults as well, like Journey of Self-Discovery and Bhakti Vriksha programs, systematic study of Bhagavad Gita under Bhakti Shastri programs. So education programs are there. So when adults will practice, children will automatically follow. So please let us all come together, give a very, very solid foundation to our children. They become Krishna conscious, and then they carry this light forward to all of their acquaintances, and they continue this. So they are the future of ISKCON. And soon, all the Prabhupada's disciples will not be present on this earth. So it becomes a great, great, great responsibility on all of us to really, really take this movement forward very, very seriously with complete purity. So thank you very much. I really hope that you will join hands. We all will join hands and carry on this movement forward. We also have Bhakti Connection program, which happens every month, and very wonderful speakers are being arranged. Chaitanya Kishore Prabhu does a lot of hard work. He brings in very wonderful speakers each time to speak about a very, very important topic. So please join in all these endeavors and contribute however you can. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for a wonderful talk here. Yes, very important to continue this education so that kids don't forget. Yeah, we have a habit of forgetting because it's, we are in an age of mass distractions. So it's very important to keep it going. So the next presentation is kind of the star of our presentation today. Yeah, so this is called the Mridanga presentation, which has been led by Adish. He taught these 4 boys on the presentation. Again, what you see here is not a product of Gita Camp only. They have been doing this for years. But there is opportunity for your kids to learn also. There are teachers who can teach you that. So we want to show you what is the art of possible here. Thank you so much, guys. So, any adults or even kids, if you want to learn, Adish is ready to teach. You can have classes here. We also have online classes for Mridanga. These kids have been practicing a lot. So, again, big round of applause for you guys. Wonderful. Okay. So, the next part of the program is quite special. What we did in this camp was not just having very core Krishna conscious principles been implemented. We were also trying to integrate our real life scenarios to see how our teachings, which are Krishna conscious teachings, can practically apply. So some of the youth which we have here, they came up with an idea of STEM classes. Yeah. Now you may say, okay, in a Gita camp, in a religious camp, how is that STEM classes going to be integrated? So they came up with very, very innovative ideas. So we'll have Suresh and Arav, who are our youth here, present what they did with the kids during this camp. So Shresht was leading the Gornitai group, the bigger group, and they were trying to build a jukebox which could chant Hare Krishna. Yeah. So he's going to explain more about it. So I'll let him come and speak, and he will also present something here. Shresht.
Hey, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. My name is Shresh. If you don't know me, we came up with the STEM part of this camp a couple years ago, last year actually, because we wanted to see if we were able to integrate Krishna consciousness as well as some type of a STEM element to it. So next slide, please. Last year, our design challenge was making a Vyas Asan. So some of your kids that were here last year, we worked on 3D CAD, which would be pretty much designing a Vyas Asan for any lecture that came into ISKCON Chicago. So if you see, next slide, please. We had to go through the design process, teaching the fundamental parts of how do you design something from scratch. And as you see, some of the kids did come back afterwards this year. And so they were able to take what they learned last year and apply it to something more complex that we did this year. So if you next slide, this is some of the projects we had from last year, but this year, obviously a lot of the parents did like last year's. And so we were kind of stuck with the question of how are we going to one up what we did last year? Because last year was like, whoa, we did whole 3D design and everything from scratch. Like, how can we possibly one up this? So for some of you guys that aren't engineers or work in computer science, you probably haven't heard what I'm about to tell you, but I'll explain everything that we did this year. So next slide, please. We use an Arduino circuit. So if you're not familiar with Arduino, it's pretty much a circuit board that you can buy just from anywhere, Amazon or whatever, and then it's pretty much up to you to program it. So all these do is it transmits power or analog signals that's able to pretty much function whatever you want to make, right? So you see these different pins, and as you do it, you have to code and program. So next slide, please. We were wondering of what we want to actually do with those Arduino circuits. So a lot of you guys are devotees, so obviously we were thinking about what could possibly help your daily lives. And what we came up was with a chanting box, or more of a jukebox. So what that means is that you always have something playing constant, and it might be 1 mantra or 2 mantras. With this one, you can pretty much add anything you want and have your kids make it so that you don't have to go spend all your money, but you have a brand new one that you can make yourself. So this is some of the stuff that we made, a lot of the components that we had. So you'll see the Arduino board, some of the circuitry, there's a speaker over there, and then there's different components that we've actually purchased, and then we were able to combine. So next, please. This is the actual circuitry of the board. So you'll see that there's a rotator over there, a knob that figures out where you are. There's a screen actually on the product, and then there's a lot of other things, such as like your interface for the media, and then also for the speaker that we were able to help. And so something like this would be very difficult for a child like that would normally be in school. Usually schools don't touch this high level circuitry when they're in 6th grade, 7th grade. But in Krishna consciousness, we were able to integrate that because now we have this much amount of time. So having the kids being able to be exposed to high-level concepts like this helps them not only with career, but now later on they can develop and make their own stuff at home. So next slide, please. The hardest part was probably the coding. So if you haven't been programming before, you'll notice that C++, if you've heard of it, is not an easy language to learn. A lot of the kids learn block coding and very elementary concepts. So the elementary concepts are very hard for them to grasp when you transition to real coding. So we were able to actually code fully and understand what each part of the project actually does, instead of just having some blocks made or very elementary concepts. So this, next slide, please, is a portion of the code that we had to do. And if you haven't seen code before, you'll notice that you're probably not going to be able to understand this. But the kids were able to understand this. So I think that was a huge step for them to actually learn, okay, a lot of them haven't typed code before. So we were able to figure that out. Next slide, please. Here's a little video of what the final product looked like a little bit. So the interface on the screen looked like that in terms of the, if you want to play it again one more time, it showed the track in like a Spotify style. You'd see the volume, and then you're able to switch through any of the audio. And if you switch to the last one, the last slide, please. There was an enclosure that obviously they did CAD last year, so they're able to figure out how to actually do the thing in CAD. And then last slide one more time. This is what the final product would look like from the start to the beginning. So that just showcases what you can do when you're able to expose your kids to STEM very early. And this is very basic. You know, somebody in maybe college might not be exposed to this because they're not able to do projects for themselves. But because of the Gita camp, Chaitanya Kishore taking a chance, we were able to integrate that into that.
So every year, just before the camp starts, I have to call Shresht and ask him what should we do. And he has so wonderful ideas. This is something which, I mean, it's very difficult to teach kids at this age of what coding means, how do a circuit work. And we try to integrate everything because, you know, see, Krishna conscious philosophy is quite practical. You can use this in your day-to-day life. So how do we make sure that kids use this technology for the right purpose? That's the idea behind the STEM classes. The other presentation which we have, which Arav and Vedant, they both together tag team, they did it for the Kishore Kishori class, the class which is 9 to 11 kids, the age 9 to 11. What he did is, or both of them did, is they helped them design a video game, a Krishna conscious video game. And he is going to present what exactly they did with them. So please.
All right. So I had the pleasure of working with the Kishore Kishori class, which are the 9 to 10-year-old age group. And so the idea of like teaching them STEM, but making it Krishna conscious was like very interesting. But like, I was wondering, how could we make this interesting for 9 to 10-year-olds? And so designing video games seemed like the way to go. So next slide. So what we did in this class, next slide. So we made games in this class, and in it we learned game design fundamentals, such as designing gameplay elements, like what exactly does your player want to achieve, and how are you going to stop the player from achieving that or making it difficult for them so the gameplay can actually be fun. But you also need to make sure that the game is like balanced. So you can't make it too easy or too hard, which is why we learned how to balance these games. And all of these skills that they learned are real skills that professional game developers grapple with. And we were able to teach them through the Gita camp. And it was an amazing opportunity. Next slide. So these were the characters the kids used in their games. So Krishna, Prabhupada, and Radha, and there was multiple. There were many ways that they thought of to make it Krishna conscious, and so this is just an example of that. Next slide. This is the game. This is one of the group's designs. It's Dodging Demons is the name of their game. So in it, Radha is trying to defeat demons in order to gather butter to get it to Krishna. And so this game is that game up there. So that game was Krishna Run, which is a platformer game where Krishna is trying to defeat demons and get to the end of the level to collect as much butter as he can. And then the final game the third group made was Back Home, Back to Godhead. And it was about Prabhupada trying to build temples in order to, Prabhupada is collecting resources and he's trying to build a temple. So these were just some ways. So the way we got them to design them was on paper. So they didn't have to be in front of screens the entire camp. And instead, they got to work with coloring and arts, and we made posters as well. So with all of that, it was a very hands-on experience and allowed them to show their full creativity. And so here are the links for the video games. They only work on computer for the controls. So I would recommend taking a photo of this slide and trying to play it when you get home on your personal computer. And now I'm going to demo these games. So this is Krishna Run. It is a platformer game where Krishna is trying to defeat all of the enemies. And when he does that, he collects butter pots. And so the objective is to get as many enemies as you can. And yeah. So the kids designed the entire level. If we go back, the kids designed the level themselves, and all I did was put it into the level editor and had their idea come to life. So I did the similar thing with all three of the games.
So the young energy of these kids with so much of brain power can be translated to so much more beneficial for everyone in the right way if it is channelized. Thank you, Aro. It was wonderful. Thank you so much. So a camp of this size is not possible to be done with the help of all the volunteers that are there. I would like to introduce my co-coordinator, His Grace Ram Raghav Prabhu. He has been doing a wonderful job, rallying all the volunteers, trying to get them to do what we are supposed to do, and taking all the pains. Every year in the camp, he takes 2 weeks of vacations just to serve here. So, which is a big deal. I mean, today nobody takes vacation to serve. So, thank you so much, Prabhu. I would like to invite him to come and appreciate our volunteers and thank them.
Thank you very much, everybody. I have got this list, and as you can see, the size of the list, it is not very big. But believe me, the people that are involved in this service, they are doing such a wonderful job that I find myself totally, utterly inadequate to appreciate them, even feebly. And therefore, I would need a lot of help from all of you. Because if the parents are not supporting us in doing this work, then we would not be motivated to do it. So please bear with me. I think this is one of the hardest part to appreciate people because there are so many, and human weakness, I can forget people. So if I forget anybody, I sincerely offer my obeisances and I seek your forgiveness. It was not intentional, it was accidental, and I'll try to cover everybody. So, but here is the list. So I'm going to go through this list. Please be patient with me. Thank you very, very much. To start with, I would like to thank Srila Prabhupada and the entire Parampara. Prabhupada, all his disciples, and then their disciples, and their disciples. This parampara, which is coming from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I think we should be sincerely thankful to them, because it's because of them that we are able to get here in Chicago, all people forgetting their backgrounds and serving one common cause, that is Krishna consciousness. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very much. So I want to thank Srila Prabhupada and the entire parampara for giving us this opportunity to serve. The second is actually a group of three. The first in that group is the parents. Amara shared earlier, Chaitanya Kishore Prabhu shared earlier, it would not have been possible without the trust that the parents have shown here in us, in the camp, in the spirit of Krishna consciousness. So we want to sincerely thank, on behalf of everybody here, the parents of the children. So a big round of applause to all the parents, please. The second is the temple council. I want to sincerely thank the entire temple council, represented here today by Radharaman Prabhu. So kind of them to be here to spend his time with us today. Paramatma Prabhu, I think he's not here, but we'd like to thank him. Thanks to Balram Prabhu, who is overseeing this. And his support is, it's much valued and much needed. So thank you to the Temple Council for giving us this opportunity to serve this area. And all the people, not just this area, forgive me. And the third in this group is, I have got Jeff here representing the church. Think about it. Yeah, he's Jeff, yeah, thank you so much. Think about all this inspiration to serve and no facility. It would have been impossible. If not impossible, it would have been very difficult. We are thankful to the church for their being so open-minded and extending themselves to us, all being all inclusive. I was just sharing with Jeff this afternoon that I've been roaming around the facility and I see that every single cause that is worth pursuing, for that every single cause, you will read a note or other on the walls. Therefore, this openness of the church, this willingness to share this facility with us, appreciated, and we are thankful and we are grateful to them for that. The next is where I'm going to fumble the most. That is all our volunteers, our teachers. I'll go quickly through that, and forgive me, the teachers, if I'm not naming them individually. We should name them individually, but in the interest of time and interest of patience of the kids that we are handling, I'll try to be quick. I'll start with the first class of the day, which is the main curriculum class, the Bhagavad Gita class, the Shloka recitation class, drama, bhajans, cooking, mridanga, physical education, STEM, as you saw, the wonderful presentation, crafts, kartal, okay, soccer in the lunch break. We had, you'll not believe me if I said that we had entire Spain team here, we had Argentina team here, we had United States even. And you know, they had a good time on soccer field. We want to formalize it next year, but they had a great time on the soccer field. So people spend time doing this, give more structure to it, and I'm from the deepest of my heart, on behalf of the council, on behalf of everybody here, I want to thank all of them. Thank you very much. I mean, think about it. Most of us are from programming background, so I can share this example. You have seen the Hello World program. You have seen the primers. You have seen the upgrades. All of that one put together in one Gita camp for 10 days. A Hello World program for those who are joining the camp for the first year. For the primer who have been coming every year. For an upgrade for the people who have been serving here every year. We have tried to put together in this one 10-day program. So the magnitude of it, I mean, just think about it. It's amazing. The next is the volunteers team. Now here I could again miss, and I seek your forgiveness. Cooking team. Anil Prabhu is there, Vivek Rupwal Prabhu is there. Sorry? Preeti Lakshana Mataji is there. I thanked her. Thank you. They have been the force behind the food that we were able to provide the children, and that rejuvenated them for the entire day. We saw that, you know, when they got cranky, we get them food, they were happy again. Got into fights, feed them the good food, the prasadam, and they are friends again. So, want to sincerely thank the cooks. Volunteers. Can I request the volunteers to please be up here on the stage? Please, all of you. I'm so sorry. They should be up here. They are the ones behind cleaning the supplies. Vivek Rupwal Prabhu with Chaitanya Kishore Prabhu, Vedant, others. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting. They were all here to ensure that we don't run out of supplies. We want to sincerely thank them. The volunteers took extra effort besides doing all the hard work. They presented their own understanding. Chapter 18, they made their presentation. They took questions from the children. And as you can imagine, youth have got their own challenges. The volunteers were able to address those, make the presentations on. So we want to sincerely thank all of them for that. I want to thank all the teachers who took the time to teach the children. Now there is one person that I think I'm missing. It would be incomplete if I didn't thank him. Can you guess? Chaitanya Kishore Prabhu has been the force behind this camp. Most of you know, right? It's so difficult to bring people together and to let the people work together for a common cause, forgetting the differences. He is one man who has the idea of how to do it. And he starts doing this not from 2 weeks before like me, but he does that right from the beginning of the year. All the meticulous work that he puts in. And when I say Chaitanya Kishore Prabhu, it is to be understood. I'll say that explicitly. It is to be understood that the entire family of Chaitanya Kishore Prabhu is behind this Herculean effort. Karunika Mataji, Krishangi, Chaitanya is a kid, so but he helps. So to this entire family, a big thank you very much on behalf of the parents, on behalf of the council, on behalf of the volunteers. He is behind the well-being of every single volunteer. He ensures that the qualities, the strengths, the challenges with each volunteer is properly addressed. I'll give you an example. 4 generations of people, 4 generation of people are involved in supporting this camp. Mataji, she is the top generation up there. There is one more Mataji with her. I don't see her, but these Matajis have been here to support the camp. The second from the top, that is our generation. I'm sorry. Yeah. Then a generation after me, and then a generation after me. They're all serving. To manage these people, it's very difficult. Chaitanya Kishore Prabhu has done that very nicely, and I think I want to sincerely thank him and all of you for the great work that you have done for Gita Camp 2026. Once again, thank you very, very much. Please accept my heartfelt obeisances. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Ram Raghav Prabhu. His family is also involved in this in and out. So without him, it's impossible to do anything, to handle so many people. So big round of applause for Ram Raghav Prabhu also, please. Thank you so much. There are a lot of other volunteers which I see. Vedant, he has been the life of the camp. Everything has been handled by him actually. Yeah. So there is Vivek Rupal Prabhu here. He also, is always here helping us with everything. There are a lot of devotees who have cooked, like Disha Mataji out there. She has cooked so many nice meals for our kids here. So big round of applause for all these volunteers. Thank you so much. Yeah, Rajpati Prabhu, Priyachan Mataji, all of them. Names, I know if I start giving names, the whole program will be done in just names. So we have more volunteers than the kids. Kids are 50, we have 70 volunteers, which are also working behind the scene. So yeah, that is the effort. To give you an idea of how a day in a life of a camper. So Rajpati video. So we will see this video. It's a 5 to 10 minute video. I will give you a glimpse into what the kids did the whole day. Yeah. So yes, please.
When I drink from hearts from dry, riverbed has moved over years. Cell phone ring instead of love. Sacred hill has almost disappeared. Prayers and ashes are the rivers, drifting side by side. Sun rises over new hotels, sages close their eyes. My heart flows like a river to the sea. May always be a river of grace flows through me. May it always be. May it always be. Golden Lama, Margareti, Golden Lama, Margareti, Golden Lama, Margareti, Golden Lama, Hey Krishna, Hey Rama, Hey Saketi, Golden Lama, Hey Krishna, Hey Rama, Hey Saketi, Golden Lama, will I always be a stranger here? You said it's right, and leave me alone. Footprints in the sand. I see the chaos and the barren trees. Maybe I am blind. But the people fall to their knees. Is this place divine? Oh, 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 flows like a river to the sea. May always be a river of grace.
We couldn't put all the photos here, but there are lots more. I mean, you all are in the groups. You can see how wonderful time they had, all of these kids. So before we start our drama presentations, I have a few announcements to make. Before I even show you, what kind of programs we have here, I simply want to, start with a couple of stories which were very heart touching to me. So one fine day, I got a call from one of the mothers. Somebody recommended my name because I'm in this area. So they said they live somewhere here, and that mother was worried, tensed, and she told me that her son, who's 24-year-old, is in serious state of depression. He doesn't talk to anybody, doesn't come out of his house, and she wanted help. She was reaching out to us saying that, you're from the ISKCON Hare Krishna temple. Can you come and talk to my son? Try to see if he can come out, be more, and like not be in depression. We tried our best, whatever we could. There another story of my college friend from engineering. His son, I just recently went to India and he told me he's 17 and he had a heart attack, which is unheard of. I mean, from me, in our age, it was never heard of a heart attack for a 17-year-old. I asked him, what happened? Doesn't he have any friends? What he does? He's mostly on the social media, and he eats all kinds of junk. Yeah. Now this was like an eye opener for me. I feel there is a lot of things that we as adults, while growing up, enjoyed and relished. The kids today are not getting it because of the social media trends, because of so many things going outside. People are glued to their screens. This Gita camp, when you see these kids, none of them were using mobiles. because they were all together. They're all having fun, which was like a normal thing, day-to-day thing for all of us. We used to go out. I remember when I was in the summer breaks, my mom had to call me inside. You come in. These days, you push the kids out, right? So this is the sad state of our situation. In this in this world today, we as parents want to see our kids become successful in material life. Of course we should be, we should see them grow, we should see them make become something in life, make their life successful materially. However, while doing that, we forget the spiritual element of their life. So many times I have seen, even with us, in the group, when we are trying to compete with others, we forget that there is also a spiritual element in our life. Our acharyas say that just like a house cannot stand on a foundation, as soon as the storm will come, the house will fall if the foundation is weak. Similarly, the spiritual culture, the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita, which Krishna gave to Arjun, is like the spiritual foundation of our lives. What is good? What good is a house which has only walls and roofs and no foundation? Right? It's just going to blow away with the next storm it comes through. And this is what is happening today, because kids are not getting enough of spiritual education. They don't understand how to apply this practically in their lives. They end up with these two cases. Let this not be your story. Let this not be your story. That is the reason why all these volunteers are taking. That's the inspiration. That is the inspiration that we got from our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada, to carry on this so that the next generation is safeguarded. So please make sure, when let me ask you this: is knife good or bad? It depends, right? It depends. A knife in the hand of a thief is bad. He'll end up killing people. A knife in the hand of a doctor can save people. So it depends upon the consciousness of the person using it. Similarly, all the skills that we are giving our kids to become engineers, to become doctors, to become AI engineers, to become whatever they want to become, is all very good. But if they don't have the right character, they will live selfish lives, they will live insensitive lives, and it will simply ruin the entire world. Yeah. There's a word in the Bhagavad Gita which is called as Ugra Karma. Ugra Karma means work that is not beneficial to everyone or world. That is what they will engage in if the character is not refined. And that is the attempt that we are making here with this congregation that we want to do. So there are a lot of programs that we have which go on in this area. You don't have to travel all the way to Chicago temples. And the philosophy and the message that Srila Prabhupada has given is so practical. You can see how kids can actually get that and grasp them so easily, along with the adults. So first program I want to introduce to you is the Bhakti Connections, which Amra Mataji spoke briefly about. This is a program which is similar to a temple environment program. This happens once in a month. It happens right here in this church on Friday evenings. Yeah. So if you are interested, please, there is a QR code. There are some flyers outside also. Join that group. You will find updates on when these programs are happening. And we always try to invite speakers with very relevant topics which they can extract and give it to us. So, it helps us in our spiritual journey. Together, when we have practiced spiritual journey, it becomes much easier. So that is for all the families, including children's, they can come. That is Friday evening, 6:30 to 9, right here in the church. You can please register there. Sunday school, the Schaumburg Sunday School. We are starting a new school here in Schaumburg on the Plum Grove Road. There is a place that we have been given kindly by some of our donors. Amra Mataji is going to hold a orientation session on August 23rd. That information will come out very soon on the times and everything. So we are planning to do this every Sunday, 10 to 11, for the kids So whatever they have learned here, they can continue doing that in the future. So that's the initiative that we have started. Again, the QR codes are there that will help you to join the group so you get more information about it. The last one is Food for All. This is a community initiative. Many of our devotees are engaged in this. Once in a month, we go into home shelters and we distribute karma-free food to people who are needy. Yeah. So please join this. We require donations. We also require people to come forward and cook. So if you're interested, please join that group. We also have free webinars. Shri Guru Mataji, who's sitting right there at the end. Can you stand up, Mataji? Yeah. So she and her husband, Rajmohan Prabhu. Is he here, Prabhu? Mataji? Oh, he's outside. Okay. So Rajmohan Prabhu are holding a free webinar, Harmonious Devotional Family Life. This is on August 12th, 7 to 8 p.m. If you want more information about that, please talk to her. They are a wonderful couple. They have been helping a lot of devotees and even normal all other people to basically come out of their problems and accept this spiritual culture and life in a very practical way. So they can help you with that. So there's a free webinar on this. We also have Bhagavad Gita classes for adults. We have regular Bhakti Vrikshas where we do very in-depth study of Bhagavad Gita. If you are interested, please talk to me, Amra Mataji, Ram Raghav Prabhu. There is also Vanmali Prabhu outside. We are going to start a introductory course for Bhagavad Gita also. It is an 8-session course. After that eight sessions, you will get an understanding of what exactly Bhagavad Gita is, like a crash course, right? So all of these initiatives are there so that we can give the spiritual foundation to our kids, and it starts with us as parents. Yeah, because charity begins at home. So I just wanted to leave you with this message, and we will start with our next program, which is the dramas. So we'll have dramas for RD, KB, KK, and GN groups as we go through. Please encourage them for that. Thank you.
Hare Krishna everyone. The Radha Damodar group of children are here to present 2 stories for all of you today. Let us begin with our first story from the great epic Ramayana. A puppet show about a squirrel who helped Lord Rama. In the age of Treta, when Lord Rama was trying to cross the ocean to rescue Sita Devi from Ravana's kingdom, an army of monkeys came together to help Lord Rama build a great round-shaped bridge. Each of the monkeys carrying huge rocks broke Lord Rama's name on every rock and tossed them into the sea, one by one. Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! At that time, a small squirrel also came by to help. Whoa! You almost tripped me, you little squirrel! What are you doing here? Don't you see we're all carrying huge rocks and try to build a bridge?
I'm sorry. I came here as I also want to help your Ram build this bridge.
What? Are you joking? Look at you. You are so small, and the pebbles you are bringing are tiny. No way you can help. You better run back home. The squirrel felt very sad and looked to Lord Ram.
Oh, Lord Ram, please accept my humble obeisances. I came to help build the bridge, but the monkeys aren't allowing me to do so.
Oh, squirrel, thank you for trying to help me. You are very kind. Let me call the monkeys and tell them. Lord Ram calls the monkeys. Pronouns, Lord Ram. Please let the squirrel help build the bridge. But, Prabhu, the squirrel is too small to help. It is the helping nature and devotion that is most important of all. Big or small, service is service. Okay, Prabhu. Come on, squirrel. You can also join us in help. The squirrel was delighted and carried small pebbles and filled in all the gaps in between the huge rocks. This made the bridge even stronger. Lord Ram gently rubbed the squirrel's back with his fingers as a sign of gratitude. Since then, the squirrels have 3 vertical lines on their back. As mentioned in the Gita chapter 18, verse 65, Krishna says, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Thus, you will come to me without fail. I promise you this, because you are my very dear friend. Madhavamadbhatto madhyaji namaskuru mame vaishyasi satyam te pratijani priyosini.
Minu Mataji, thank you so much. Minu Mataji has been directing this play with the kids, with all her props. She is our person to go for props. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Oh, one more is there. Okay, there's one more. Okay.
Here comes our second story, the timeless tale of the shepherd boy and the wolf. Often known as the boy who cried wolf, serves as a powerful cautionary lesson in duty and truthfulness. It illustrates how neglecting one's responsibilities to chase fleeting amusements destroys trust, ultimately leaving a person helpless when a genuine crisis occurs. One day, the shepherd boy took all his sheep to graze. He was so frustrated to do the same old duty every single day. Huh, why do I have to take these sheep day after day to this hill and watch them graze? It is so boring. There's nothing fun in this job. You don't want to wicked Frank. Aha! I have an idea. Let me treat these villagers like they grain. The boy went to a hilltop and screamed, help! Help! There's a wolf here. He's trying to eat my sheep. Please help! The villagers heard the boy screaming for help and rushed to the hilltop with sticks and swords to chase the wolf away. Don't worry, here we are. Where's the wolf? Where's the wolf? Wolf? There is no wolf. I just tricked you as I got bored. It was just a silly prank. What? A prank? We left all our work and came running as soon as we could. You tricked us all? This is not fair. The villagers got upset and went back to continue their work. The shepherd boy pulled the same plank again after a few days. Help! Help! There's a wolf! He's trying to eat my sheep! Please, help! The villagers heard that he was screaming for help and rushed to the hilltop with sticks and stones to chase the wolf away. Here we are! Wolf? There's no more sin. I just tricked you all again. As I got bored. Again? Another way? We left all of work and running as soon as we could. You are the most wicked. This is no good at all. And the villagers got upset and went back to continue their work. The next day, there was a big shadow, and the boys saw a sheep were running nervously here and there. Guess what? This time, there came a real wolf. He started whacking all the sheep one by one. And called for help. Help! Help! There's a wolf here. For real. He's actually eating all my sheep. Please help! Again, this time also, and never came to help. Even after the sunset, the boy did not return home. The villagers wondered why, and went to the hilltop to check on the boy. They saw him crying. What happened? What happened? This time, there was a real wolf. I screamed for help, but it never came. We thought you wanted to prank us again. Hence we did not come. This is why you should never lie. Honesty is the best policy. It is the goal of goodness. The boy recognized his mistake and promised the visitors that he would never lie again. As stated in the just like nectar, and which awakens one to self-realization, there said to be happiness in the Buddhist goodness. Yet that aggravation iva pariname amrito parma tatsukam satvikam proktam atma buddhi prasadajam.
Hare Krishna, everyone. I would like to take a moment to introduce the characters. For the first drama, we had, are you all here? Okay. First drama, the Squirrel and Lord Rama. The characters were puppet monkeys, Gopal, Hari, and Keshav. Come on. Come on. Doll monkey was Balram, and squirrel was Saki. Lord Ram was Advait. Thanks to Rasika Manjari Mataji for letting us borrow her tabletop puppet theatre. Thanks to Saket for sharing his Hanuman doll. Thanks to Gopal for sharing his Ram doll. And for the second drama, the characters were Shepherd Boy, Balram, Sheep was Gopal, Wolf was Hari, the villagers were Saket, Keshav, and Advait. Many thanks to all my children for helping me make a sheep. Can you show the sheep that we made? Can you show the sheep that we made to all of them? I bought a bale of cotton, not even cotton balls. I bought a bale of cotton and they all folded it smaller like cotton balls and they made the sheep. They all helped me make the sheep. Many thanks To all the parents for being patient with me and helping their children practice the drama at home, thank you all for patiently and cheerfully watching us. Hari Bol.
Thank you so much, Meenu Mataji. So the next drama will take a few minutes to set this up. It is Krishna Balram Group. It was directed by Yashodarandan Prabhu, a wonderful director, assisted by Krishangi. So we are going to have.
Oh, you are so good.
Yeah, I'll request everyone to sit down and let's focus on this drama. Kids have worked a lot. They have put a lot of effort to do this drama.
Hare Krishna. Haribo. So it's hard to imagine that all this came together in 2 short weeks. A big hand for the Krishna Balaram team. So we are going to present the story in connection with Bhagavad Gita chapter 18 of Ambrish Maharaj and his story of the power of the devotees as well as the affection that Krishna holds his devotees in. So we present to you the invincible Ambrish Maharaj. Ambrish Maharaj and his queen lovingly served Lord Vishnu for many years and were completely dependent upon him. In recognition of their loving devotion to him, Lord Vishnu entrusted his dear Sudarshan Chakra to them to worship and give protection to their kingdom. The great rulers then performed an Ekadashi fast for 1 year for the Lord's pleasure. The time to break the fast was coming to a close, and the Brahmana advised the king and queen to
You dare to break the human fast before I, the Rasamuni, could honor Prasadam. This how to treat a guest. Rasamuni, please repeat his words. A brief Maharaj time to break the fast, but the whole world was passing fast. Rasamuni, please have a seat. Be peaceful, and we will serve to your heart's desire. You didn't return on time. We advised him to take a small sip of water to complete the austerity. According to the scriptures, the fast was not broken, and the fast was successfully complete. You, Ambrish, you are too attached to your body and opulences. You think you're God. What do you mean? You invited me to a meal and you serve yourself. I will teach you a lesson. Oh, Lanska! As a Mooney, and expect to see you here. Commentate, please help me. No worries. You look good and white, but many people come to me for help. Whose heart are you after? Oh, is it that Brahmana's daughter from? Oh! Who's next? Lord Brahma, please help me!
At the time of the universal's definition, if my golden owl of creation is destroyed, I cannot give you protection from my Lord's energy. Sudarshan Chakra! Sudarshan! Lord Shiva!
My dear son, my power or any of the demigods can never compete with that supreme Lord. Approach Lord Vishnu himself to see if he can help you. have come, but myself is powerless to stop Sudarshan. I am completely under the control of my devotees, in whose hearts I reside. Therefore, go to Ambrish Maharaj and beg forgiveness. Only that can give you peace. I think O son of Arjuna, covered with 1,000 spokes, the destroyer of all what is in this world, I offer my respectful obeisances to you. Please be kind and give this Brahmin some shelter. Today, I have witnessed the greatest of the devotees. Though I tried to kill you, you were still so kind to me to wish me all good fortune. How can I ever repay your kindness? In return, I still haven't taken prasadam. So I humbly request you to please allow me to serve you prasadam to your heart's content.
So just a request for the whole cast. Ivan. So just to appreciate everybody, please come on stage. So we have Srinivas as Durvasa Muni. We have Amay as Ambrish Maharaj. Hasini as the Brahmana. Nivan as Sudarshan Chakra. We have Ishan as the Om monster. And also Lord Shiva. We have Ahana as Kamadev. We have Vivan as Lord Brahma. Jahnavi as Lord Vishnu. And Queen Ruhani as Queen Ruhani. And then I also wanted to acknowledge Shub and Ayan, who were not able to join us this week. They were so inspired to participate in the drama, even though they could only be here last week. So they painted the backdrop, along with some help from the youth volunteers. So big thank you. Also some guest directors, Amara Mataji, thank you so much for spending time with the children. Hare Krishna. What? Oh, makeup Sri Rupa and Anushri. Yep. All right. Haribol, thank you so much. Wonderful job, children.
Okay, so while they're setting up for the next drop, which is the Kishore Kishori group. So just wanted to say that these kids got only 2 weeks to practice, and that too maybe 4 or 5 drama sessions, and they were able to do this wonderful drama. So hats off to them and to all the teachers who put so much effort on them. Thank you so much. So the second drama is also directed by Yashodanandan Prabhu. Shh. Can I have your silence, please? A minute of silence. The second drama is also directed by Yashodanandan Prabhu. And this is about Bali Maharaj. So you'll see this is for the Kishore Kishori group, which is age groups 9 to 12.
Yeah. So you guys need it. This is Bali Maharaj's. That's what it is. Okay, wait.
Are you gonna hold? You're gonna hold mic, right?
Raja, water. Our next presentation is by the Sri Sri Kishore Kishori class. And they are also telling a story related to Bhagavad Gita chapter 18. This is called, so kind of a contrast of the invincible Ambarish Maharaj. This is the defeat of Bali Maharaj.
Secretariat, Secretariat! My Maharaj King is dead, killed by Lord Indra! With our king dead, we are defeated.
Don't worry about that. I'm my special mother to fix that. Oh, my Nama! Oh, my Nama!
Where am I? I was killed, but here I am now.
That's right. I revived you from the dead. I know all the tricks to get you back your power, your weapons, your land, everything you've lost.
I owe you my very life. Please accept me as your disciple, dear Guru. Your word shall be my command.
Very well. Let's make a sacrificial fire at once. From there, we'll get weapons, chariots, men, everything we would ever need to rule the universe. We will get back at the demigods that tried to ruin you. Just do as I said.
Soon after, the demigods were defeated by the insurmountable strength of Bali Maharaj and his army, who took over the entire universe. Fearing Bali Maharaj and knowing he could not be defeated unless cursed by his guru, the demigods, under the guidance of their guru, Brihaspati, left their post and went into hiding, begging Lord Vishnu for some relief. He came in the form of
Dwarf Brahmana who wants to see you. I don't know who he is, but by splendor we are all put to shame.
Oh, my
Come forth here, dear Brahmana. Please take this seat. Allow me to worship you. I'm so fortunate that you have came here. You have blessed the sacrifice by being here.
No one has ever been refused charity in your famous family line, which includes the great Prahlad Maharaj. It is also that in your family, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyakashipu were born. The Lord appeared and took everything from them.
Please ask and let me prove my family faultless in this distribution of charity.
3 paces of land is all I need, by the measurement of my footstep.
That's all. I can give you so much more.
I know you can give more, but as a Brahmana, I should take what is necessary and not a step more. Otherwise, I can get entangled.
If that's what she deserves, so shall it be.
Wait, my lord, do you know who this is?
Yes, of course, an exalted Brahmana.
This is Lord Vishnu, sent by the demigods to trick you out of your kingdom. Your kingdom is at stake. He'll take everything in 3 steps and give it to Lord Indra, our sworn enemy. What have you done?
I gave my word for 3 steps of land in charity.
Then break your word. He will take everything in 3 steps. Everything. Mark my words.
But how can I break my word, especially the Lord? I'm the grandson of God.
There are cases where you can break your word and not be condemned. I'm your guru. I order you to break your word.
If this dwarf is indeed Lord Vishnu, then I shall gladly give everything to him. At the time of I don't. Okay. If this dwarf, I shall gladly give everything to him. Even if I'm arrested or killed, I shall not retaliate. Everything happens by his will.
I curse you to lose everything!
Dear Brahmana, I shall happily fulfill your.
Thank you. Here you are, dear Maharaj, to wash our dear guest's feet before he takes his steps. I will take my 3 steps now.
He's not a Brahmana. He's the best cheaters of Lord Vishnu.
Yes, therefore we must kill this Vamana. He has taken everything from us. Demons, gather your weapons.
Stop this at once!
Bali Maharaj, you said I can have 3 steps. I already took in 2 steps. Where should I place my 3rd, or will your promise be proven false?
Place your 3rd lotus footstep on my head, giving everything to use my greatest gift.
Bali Maharaj, I have shown you special favor by taking away all your material. You shall have a place filled with happiness and opulence. I shall be with you and always protect you. You are my dear devotee.
Haribol, big thank you for all of the hard work. It really shows. So, wait, stay. You have the announce, yeah? All right. Well, since she's in a time crunch, I'll introduce Swarna, who played Garuda. Haribol. Okay, now you can go. Okay. Next, we have Samrud as Bali Maharaj. Kate as Shukar Acharya. Kushi, who played Vamana Dev. We have Amita as a demon. Shrugvi as a demon. Vara as a demon. Rajalila as a narrator. Satvik as the Brahmana, well named. We have Umika as Vindyavali, Queen Vindyavali. We have Vachika as a demigod. Neil as a demigod. And Siddharth as a demigod. I also want to refer to the other class. We have Diansh, Naksh, and Anya, who couldn't join this week, but they also created this backdrop. And then again, Sri Rupa and Anushri for makeup. Thank you all so much. Hare Krishna.
Haribo. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for Yashodanand Prabhu. He did 2 dramas. Not easy to do. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So while they set up this next drama, which is for the Gaur Nitai group, that's better. Thank you. Yeah. So while they set up the drama for the Gaur Nitai group here, I want to request all the volunteers and parents. I think there are feedback forms being sent in the WhatsApp group to please give us your feedback so we can improve ourselves in the next year when the Gita camp happens. That's an initiative that Ram Raghu Prabhu has asked me to announce. Also, those who are willing to serve the prasadam, the food, as a service, you can make your way to that other hall because we are preparing to start serving because this is the last drama of our program today. All right, so a few more minutes and we'll be done.
Hello? Yeah. Don't move fast. Like you did at the practice at house. Because I didn't have my spirit. You had your spirit, okay? I lost the last week. No, you did not. Yes, I did. You see, perfect. This is mine. Yeah. Hello? Okay. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Certainly, Lord. Yeah, I don't think this part works.
Hare Krishna, everybody. This is the Gornitai class. This is the oldest class we have here at Gita Camp. That is age group 11 through 13. Thank you very much. We are doing a drama from the Ramayana. It is called Sampati Rediscovers His Purpose. I will tell you right now, without trying to spoil too much, that we will need the space around and perhaps the middle. So just letting you know so you're aware. All right.
Oh, should I start? In the Treta Yuga, Lord Rama was exiled from his kingdom of Ayodhya to live in the forest for 14 long years. With him went his devoted brother Lakshmana and his beloved wife Mother Sita. But tragedy struck when the demon king Ravana secretly kidnapped Sita and carried her away to parts unknown.
Seeking help to find her, Rama made an alliance with Sugriva, the exiled king of the Vandaras, at Mount Rishamukha. Sugriva immediately ordered search parties to march to the four corners of the earth. As the monkey set off, Sugriva mapped out mountains, rivers, forests, caves, and kingdoms in every direction with unbelievable detail, leaving Rama with one big question.
Sugriva, may I ask you something? Certainly, Lord Ram. You described the whole world as though you had personally inspected every corner. You know the eastern mountains, southern forests, western oceans, and even the northern regions. How did you learn all this?
Did you study geography under a great rishi? Perhaps he attended the Royal Vanara University? No, I attended the Bali School of Running. Say your line again,
University?
No, I attended the Bali School of Running.
The Volley School of Running?
Yes, a very and once you enter, a very difficult entrance examination. And once you enter, there's no graduation. You just keep running. It all began when Bali chased a powerful to a cave. He told me, Sugriva, wait here, return. And you waited faithfully? Yes, I waited for 1 whole year. 1 year! No chair, no bed, and not even a snack break. Just one cave and one very worried Sugriva.
Then blood came flowing out of the cave. Sugriva feared that Bali had been killed. To prevent the demon from escaping, he placed a huge boulder over the entrance and returned sadly to Kishinda.
Believing Bali was gone, the Vanaras installed Sugriva as their new king. But sometime later, the boulder moved and Bali returned alive and furious at what he saw.
Sugriva! That voice sounds familiar. I defeated the demon, escaped the cave, and found that you had blocked the entrance and stolen my kingdom. Brother, this is a misunderstanding. I thought you were dead. Then let me correct your misunderstanding. Can we correct it by talking? No. Writing a letter? No. Family counseling? No. Then I choose running. Bali chased me everywhere. First, I ran east. Beautiful trees, wonderful caves, lovely lakes. Sugriva, stop! No time for sightseeing. Turn south.
In the south, Sugriva saw the Vindhya mountains and forests filled with sandalwood trees.
Ah, what a nice fragrance. I'm right behind you. Fragrance appreciated. Proceed west.
In the west, Sugriva saw many countries in Mount Asta, the mountain of sunset.
What a beautiful sunset. North, definitely north. Surely Valley must be tired by now. Sugriva! That, Rama, is how I came to know the earth. Valley chased me to the east, south, west, and north. I saw mountains, caves, forests, rivers, and cities. Finally, Hanuman led me to Rishimuk Mountain to seek refuge with Rishi Matanga.
So Vali unintentionally made you the world's greatest geography expert.
And perhaps its fastest traveler. His course included geography, survival skills, and athletics.
Yes, but I would not recommend it. The teacher was always angry, and there's absolutely no holidays.
Devastated by the abduction of Sita, Lord Rama had searched the wilderness with Lakshmana until reaching Kishkinda. There, King Sugriva summoned millions of Vanaras from every corner of the realm to mount the greatest search effort in history.
Search parties would travel north, east, west, and south. Organizing Vanaras, however, was almost as difficult as searching the whole world.
Southern Party, ready? From one straight line.
How straight? Straighter than that.
May the line pass near the fruit baskets, please?
No fruit baskets. Angada, Hanuman, Jampava, Neela, Nala, Gavaya, Menda, and Dudha. Present yourselves.
Present and ready. Present and ready. I have an excellent sense of direction. Please give them out to someone else.
Listen carefully. Clues suggested that Ravana traveled south. Angada will lead this party. Search every mountain, forest, river, and cave. Do not overlook any place.
We will search with all our strength, Sugriva, but the southern land is vast.
A vast task becomes possible when each person takes the right next step.
Your courage gives Rama and me hope. Look carefully, help one another, and return safely with the news of Sita. Friends, I know the journey will be difficult. Do not let fear or disappointment defeat you. Wherever you sincerely work to find Sita and uphold Dharma, may my trust, gratitude, and blessings be with you. Hanuman, come forward. Take this ring, bearing my name. If you find Sita, give it to her. She will know that you truly come from me.
I will guard it carefully. By your grace, may we find Sita and bring you hope.
Angada, rely on Jambalan's wisdom and Hanuman's judgment. Every member of this team is able to contribute. Southern Party, ready?
Ready!
Map?
Ready!
Water?
Ready!
Food?
Almost ready. I was checking it for safety. By eating half of it?
Go with courage. Do not believe you are alone. May our unity guide you southward to Sita.
For Rama, for Sita, for Dharma. Southward!
Yeah!
Led by Prince Angad, the southern search party was entrusted with the most crucial path, the direction Ravana was believed to have fled. Bound by Sugriva's strict order to return within 1 month, they pressed onward through punishing terrain.
Weeks turned into exhaustion as they come dense Vindhya wildernesses, harsh deserts, and endless valleys. They found sharp thorns, endless boulders, and aching feet, but of Mother Sita there was not a single trace.
I found something! What? The exact moment when our last banana disappeared. That was a discovery. You ate it! Then I solved the mystery too! Friends, Sugriva gave us 1 month, and that time is nearly over, and we still have no news of Sita.
Don't worry. My sense of direction is excellent. Yesterday, you led us around the same tree 4 times. I was inspecting it from every direction. We need water first. Even heroes cannot search properly when they are fainting.
Correct. A tired mind turns a small problem into a big mountain, and a hungry wanderer turns a stone into a potato.
That stone does look nicely roasted. Look there, birds are flying out from that opening, and their feathers are wet.
Wait, what birds needs water inside? Or maybe the birds took a bath before leaving home. Inside the cave, Nala.
The entrance is dark, but it may be our only chance. We enter together. Nobody wanders off.
Of course. Duvita, hold my hand so you do not become frightened.
You're holding my tail.
Step by step, the Vanras ventured into Rikshabila, a legendary subterranean realm crafted by the cosmic architect Maya. Here, ordinary rules of space and time faded away, wrapping travelers in a labyrinth of pitch darkness and bewildering illusions.
Stay in one line. Hanuman first, then Hila, then Nala.
May I stand behind anyone carrying snacks?
No! Be careful. Your ground slopes downwards. I knew that!
Your feet discovered before your brain did.
I see two glowing eyes.
Those are Gavaya's eyes looking at the fruit painting on the wall.
A very realistic painting.
Golden trees, shining halls, and clear water. How can this all exist under a mountain?
Listen. This is no ordinary cave. You should not touch anything until we fully understand it.
Too late. Mahinda touched the golden tree.
It touched me first.
We came for water, not treasure. Stay focused. Be respectful. Someone's approaching.
Hold your steps, strangers. You tread centuries. No mortal has breathed. Who dares to disturb the quiet? You entered my protected cave.
We are fearless explorers.
Respectively, please forgive us for our intrusion. I am Angada. We serve Rama, Prince of Ayodhya. Ravana has taken Rama's wife, Sita, and we came searching for her.
We saw wet birds living out of the cave opening and hope to find water. We mean no harm. I am Swayamprabha, ascetic guardian of these golden cups. This sanctuary was crafted long ago by Maya, the divine architect, as a realm of endless abundance. The stream runs with sweet nectar, and the trees bloom with eternal hope. Its beauty delights the eye, but it's a trap for those who are greedy, and those who lose themselves in its luxury are unable to ever find their way back out. Cannot easily find an exit? Eat the fruit and drink the water. Rest your weary minds, but only take what
Your kindness has restored us. But our time is running low. To help Lord Ram, please show us the way out of this cave.
no path you take will follow you out. Yet, since your mission is selfless, I will use my spiritual power to carry you beyond this cave.
What should we do?
Close your eyes and no peeking.
What happens if we peek?
You may arrive with your tail where your nose should be.
Eyes tightly shut.
May your unyielding loyalty to Lord Rama guide you when no physical road remains. Go with courage and remember, my brave searchers, the greatest wonders are not made of gold, but with the devotion in your hearts.
We're outside! Is my tail in the right place?
Unfortunately, yes.
Transported in the blink of an eye by Sriram Prabha's spiritual power, the search party emerged at the edge of the vast southern ocean. But the relief turned to panic as they realized the magical cave had swallowed the remaining days, and therefore, Sugriva's strict 1-month deadline had officially expired.
The month is over. We failed Sugriva and Lord Ram, and we still don't know where Sita is.
We could tell Sugriva the cave delayed us.
And then tell him we found no information?
We found excellent mangoes. This is not a joke, Gavaya. How were we able to return without completing Rama's work?
Despair will not reveal Sita's location. Let us calmly review everything we know.
Yes, when one path closes, wisdom searches for the other. We must keep our courage and continue on.
We made it all the way here, and all I see is ocean. Where do we go from here?
Finally, some food for my old body.
A giant bird!
So many Vanara sitting together, the mountain has finally started delivering lunch.
At last, someone understands how I feel.
He's talking about eating us!
We are not lunch, we are servants of Lord Ram. Doesn't he kind of look like Jatayu to you?
Rama, Jatayu, tell me what happened to my brother.
Are you related to Jatayu?
I am Sampati, his elder brother. For years I have waited about news about Jatayu. Tell me about his whereabouts. How is he doing?
Great, Sampati. The evil Rakshasa Ravana has abducted Mother Sita. Fearlessly, your brother Jatayu fought him in the sky. Though Ravana was armed and powerful, Jatayu lived long enough to tell Lord Rama what happened. Rama honored him like a father.
My brave little brother. He lived his life as a protector and gave his life protecting another. I feared I would have never known his fate.
His sacrifice was never forgotten. His sacrifice was never forgotten, but it will never ever be forgotten.
Help me towards the shore. I must offer water in remembrance of Jatayu.
Gazing across the sea, Sampati recalled the fateful day in his youth when youthful pride almost cost his brother Jatayu his life, a sacrifice that left Sampati wingless, stranded, and convinced his life no longer held any purpose.
When my brother Jatayu and I were younger.
Brother, let's fly higher than anyone has flown!
Stay close. The sun's heat grows stronger above the clouds.
I can manage. I'm nearly as strong as you.
Nearly?
On some days after breakfast. Brother, the heat. I cannot fly.
Get beneath my wings. I'll shield you.
I spread my wings over Jatayu. The sun scorched them, and I fell upon the mountain. Jatayu survived, but I lost my ability to fly. A sage once told me that in this lifetime, I would help those searching for Sita.
Protecting Jatayu was a noble cause itself.
And perhaps my work is not finished. My wings are weak, but an eagle's sight can travel where his body cannot. Turn me towards south.
You are facing south.
Then why are the fruit baskets behind us?
Beyond the ocean lies an island, and on it stands the city of Lanka. It is guarded by walls and Rakshasas.
Can you see Sita?
Wait, in a grove of Ashoka trees sits a sorrowful lady, and her thoughts are fixed upon Lord Rama, and she is guarded by Rakshasas. Yes, I believe it's Sita!
Sita's in
Lanka!
I knew my sense of direction would help. You just followed everyone else.
Right. Excellent judgment.
Sampati, you have given us what Rama's mission needed most. Certainty and direction.
Strong arm, sharp eyes, wise thought. Each serve Dharma.
My wings! They've been restored by the grace of By the grace of Lord Ram, my power has been restored. But you guys have given me something even greater. By seeking my aid and honoring Jatayu, you guys have helped me remember that losing an ability never ends a life full of service. I finished.
Now that we know where Sita is, the question is, who will go over that ocean? Why is everyone looking at me?
Because you're standing in front of the ocean.
Because Jambavan is smiling that wise smile. Hanuman, perhaps it is time for you to remember your strengths again. Go with courage.
For Rama, for Sita, for Dharma. Jai Shri Ram! Jai Sita Mata!
From the dark depths of the cave to the edge of the vast ocean, every step of this journey reveals a single truth. All limitations vanish when we place our trust in the divine. Sugriva's exile, Sampati's broken wings, and Vanra's fears were all transformed the moment they surrendered their doubts and chose devotion.
In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna gives us his internal promise. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. This story is our reminder that no matter how vast the ocean before us seems, Lord Krishna will always deliver us when we surrender completely unto him.
All right, I will introduce the cast. Narrator 1 was played by Vaishnavi. Narrator 2 is Parth. Ram and Lakshman were played by Vidhi and Priya. Bali and Sugriva were played by Gora and Agrim. Angada, our young leader of the search party, was played by Manya. Hanuman is played by Chaitanya. Jambavan, Radhika. Neil and Nal were played by Ishan and Sanvik. Gavaya was played by Samiksha. Mainda and Dvivida were played by Kashika and Janva. Swayamprabha was played by Dyuti. Old Sampati was played by Arjun. And young Sampati and young Jatayu were played by Atharv and Viva. There you go. Free ball.
This whole play was directed by Kishori.
I do have to say that everything that you see, the monkey ears, the bear ears, all the wings were done by all of the youth volunteers. It was all them. They did a fantastic job. Prisha. Thank you. I almost forgot Prisha. She was our fearless monkey leader.
He has been our young, energetic, famous teacher of the Gita camp. Every time she finds time for us. Thank you so much. Hold on. I have some more announcements to make. Before you leave, please wait for a moment. Please wait.
Now that Rasamurti has finally taken prasadam, I, Amrish Maharaj, request all of you to have prasadam to your heart's content.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you all. Again, as Amrish Maharaj said, our prasadam is right there. We also need a few help, which he did not say. We need help here to clean up these things as well. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.